Good morning, everyone. This is the collective reading for Monday, December 3rd, 2018. And, well, if you are new to my channel, hang out to the end because I do give personal projections. And after this, I'm going on live again because I'm giving the weekly projection. I just started doing the monthly reads for astrological signs. That went really well. I'm going to be doing the mid-month projection too because, well, I can and it's so much fun. So if something resonates, that is awesome. Please let me know in the comments. You can reach out in personal message. You can find me on social media, and you can also always contact for personal reading. Also, if something does not resonate, you can always let it fall away. You can ask for clarification, and so you can always book your own personal reading. Everything is welcome, everything is acceptable, and I really like that you are spending your time with me. It means the world to me. I love doing this. This is a huge passion. I've been a reader for over 20 years, so I wanted to see where today was going to go. And we are tying up all these loose ends of 2018. This has been a huge transformative year for the collective. That has been the theme. Huge transformation. I know that it seems uncomfortable at first, but it is for the best and is paving the way for something that is going to go the distance in the positive sense, as long as you get out of your own way. You know, I am no exception to that. I have constantly gotten my own way in the past, and you're gonna get to where you need to go, but it's gonna be a lot more difficult, and you're gonna be a lot more tired at that point. So be brave, step out of the way, and then move forward. I was pulled to Doreen Virtues, Daily Guidance from Your Angels. So I wanted to see where that was going. And we have Blessing in Disguise, Relationship, Assertiveness, and Wedding. Hey, if you're just chiming in, say hello, let me know where you are in the world, and if you hang out to the end, I'll give you your own personal reading. Or personal projection, sorry, not personal reading. That would be like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Not quite doing that for every individual. Hi, Matthew. All right, so again, we have Blessing in Disguise, Relationship, Assertiveness, and Wedding. So this is a time of recommitments to yourself and setting up really firm boundaries between you and other people, you and situations, not letting something overrule you anymore. Being undermined is a thing of the past. It is not something where you need to be ashamed of it. It doesn't mean that you are a bully in any sense of the word. So put down a boundary. Don't let it be crossed. It is a mutual respect, because if you let people keep taking from you, then your well runs dry, and, well, you are spreading yourself too thin. Then you're going to have nothing to work with. Then you're going to be made to replenish those energies. I hope that that made sense. So I know that it's frustrating and probably scary, but it is a blessing in disguise. Oh, and if you're just chiming in, say hello, and make sure you like, share, subscribe, learn a new dance craze, learn a new language. I don't know, just do a few of those things. But make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. So again, this being a blessing in disguise, I was saying this in my live reading tonight with Zen Rose Garden. If you haven't checked them out yet, check them out. They're going to be in the description. The biggest problem with doing anything new and starting a new chapter, dance a new language. Yeah, well, there's the Irish jig that you could do, and you can, I guess, go Gaelic with that. I don't know, but anticipation is the killer of these new movements, these new steps in life. It is the scariest thing because it is the unknown, and the unknown we see is the dark, and it's not the dark that we're afraid of, but what is in the dark. It is that sense of us needing to protect ourselves. You don't need to do that. It is a blessing in disguise. The discomfort will dissipate as you move through this. So I hope that that made sense. And again, this is a common theme amongst the collective, but your storyline will be different because you are an individual with a planet of almost 8 billion people. So that is going to probably resonate, but it's going to be different than other people's storylines. So let me know how it resonates. You can, again, put in the comments. You can tell me in personal message. Just reach out. I love the connection. Let's see. I want to go with All right, this stood out immediately. Soulmates. That is the second time that's already come up tonight. Well, the wedding card in the angel, daily guidance from your angel, that I count as a soulmate card for there. So really strong soul bond relationships coming into play right now. It doesn't have to be romantic, but those soul tribes, those people of the like vibe are coming into play right now. And that is, you don't want to trust that connection initially, but again, this is going to be something where you don't have to second guess a person's motives. You don't have to second guess intentions. All you have to do is show up in your authentic form. And did I drop any? No. All right, so we have, all right, yeah, you have to make way for these people. So you're going to have relationships. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic partnerships, but relationships are going to be coming to an end at this time. It could be acquaintances, it could be even family, friends, long-standing ones, even short-standing ones, depending on what your storyline is. Regardless, some connections are going to be coming to an end right now, tying up the loose ends of the year. This is the straggling point for those who have been putting this off, because it is part of your destiny to let these people in, because they're building you up to move forward. With these connections coming to a close, it's important that you realize that this is not you going around in circles again. This is not you perpetuating these broken cycles. You're in a different spot in mind, body, and spirit. You are moving higher up, seeing things for a new perspective. This is you completely breaking cycles. So I know that it seems like a familiar situation, but that's only because this is a time of pulling apart. This is really different. It's going to be different. Step into the chaos and conflict. You're in the eye of the storm. The calm that is after this is going to be immeasurable. This is not a storm to disrupt your life. It is to clear. Upcycle yourself. Yes, you are worth more than you realize at this point in time. It is... well, I can't wait to see where the collective is going with this, because this was part of the readings last night. If you guys haven't checked out my monthly projections for the astrological signs, do that. They're posted last night. I'm putting all the details in it tonight because I did all 12. I accidentally did Sagittarius twice last night, so they had a double message. I don't know how that happened, but it happened, and I'll be sure to be mindful of that a little bit better next time. First time working at the kinks, but it was a lot of fun. So check out your astrological signs. Check out the sun, the moon, the rise, the Venus, any planet or house that you want. See where it is ruling and what it, see what it's ruling and see where it is, and that's usually where it gravitates towards. It's a lot of fun. And the more that you look into the different aspects, the more in-depth your storyline is. Yeah, but I see two Sagittariuses, Matthew. The 13th sign should be something else, I think. So we're gonna see where that goes. Oh, there it is. Okay, we have healing with angels is something that I'm being pulled to right now. And then we're gonna do the archetypes. So if you're just chiming in, say hello, let me know where you are in the world. And again, if you hang out towards the end, you'll get your own personal projection. Right, what are we healing from right now as a collective? Whoop. Love. I want this one, then these are done. Okay, blessings. Again with the blessings, guys, this is crazy. And you know what? This is really gearing towards the various ways that love shows itself. All right, we have, the first card that came out was celebration. Then we had new love. And then we had enchantment. And the final card was blessings. Magic is in the air. Everything is being stirred up. The dust isn't settling. It's going to a completely new place. You've learned so many strong point lessons. Everything that you have, every hidden aspect of yourself is coming to light right now. a huge kick in the intuition right now is being opened up. You're seeing things for how they are, for how they genuinely are. You're taking off the rose-colored glasses. This is really finding your center, listening to what the signs and synchronicities are, and getting out of your own head. The dust isn't settling. I don't feel like it is going to settle, Matthew. I feel like it is going to be something very flowing and beautiful. I don't even call it dust. I think I'm going to be kind of chimey and call it glitter, because it is reflecting all these little beautiful aspects, and it's just going to cling to everything. Not settle, but kind of go throughout everything. Okay, so yes, new love, your heart is being broken open. Cupid's arrows are being pulled back and projected forward. So be very clear in your intentions and where you want things to go. No second guessing. Stardust, thank you. Perfect words, Matthew. Yeah, Stardust. And if you haven't seen that movie yet, Stardust, check that out. That is a pretty enchanting movie. But yes, blessing in disguises and new love being broken open right now, and lots of magic in the air. Lots and lots of magic. For those of you who don't know, Matthew is this amazing decorative artist, multifaceted artist, and he gets paid a lot of money for his displays. And I think he still has glitter on him from maybe 5 years ago. Just a thing. Learning how to trust. Learning to trust yourself and know that you know how to navigate your life. Not giving your power away to anyone else, and owning your strengths. So this is a really awesome time for self-actualization and empowerment moving forward. That is part of the magic, when you realize that you are this magical being. All right, archetypes. Let's see what archetypes wants to tell us. And then I will do the personal projections. I think it's going to be a quiet night, which is absolutely okay. Trust yourself before you test yourself. Okay, perfect. All right, let's see. Archetypes, what are we working with as far as impressions? Want this one? And let's see, I feel like there's at least one more I want. Nope, I gotta shuffle again. If you're just chiming in, say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. Hang out to the end. I'll give you your own personal projection for the next 24 hours. I actually posted that on social media, I think, within the last week. Have a great day, or have a wonderful day. Sounds a lot different than enjoy your next 24 hours. Hey Lisa, even if you missed it, there's going to be a replay, and also hang out to the end. You know the deal. If you are a veteran, you know that you get your own personal projection. It's first come, first serve. Just keep putting in your name. And if you are new, now you know. And make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, and see where this goes. Don't get hung up on the names, because some of these archetype names are jarring and it's going to throw you off. Okay. So we have God. That's not the part that's going to throw you off. Prostitute, angel, and damsel. So the light attributes of this are benevolence and compassion, recognizing internal force within yourself and others. So the light in me sees the light in you, the beacon of hope that you are, the progression forward. And then we have prostitute. Again, don't get hung up on names. Accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit, not giving your power away. And then the light attribute of angels, helping those in need with no expectation of return. So the light attribute of damsel is understanding the nature of healthy romance. You are love. Everything that you are stems from your core being. So you see the compassion of yourself and your capabilities with that compassion, and you see how that is mirrored to you. So what doesn't mirror what you are on the inside usually kind of falls away. So you see yourself very realistically the power that you are, and you see the power of others, and you're building each other up. And people who try and bring you down, they can just fall away. But this is a big time for learning how to love and have that love stem and flow out from you, and understanding the depths of unconditional love, and not giving your power away, not letting others make decisions for you based on your life, because all you have is your perception. No one can perceive things through your eyes. Express it. Put out that beautiful artistic nature of yourself. It is the best way for people to know and understand you, and it is worthwhile. So I hope that that made sense. But the shadow aspects of this, I feel like I need to talk about that right now. Waiting for night to provide you the seduction by romantic illusion. The shadow attribute of angel is acting innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. And then we have the shadow attribute of prostitute is place material consideration and security above self-empowerment. And for God, the shadow attribute is depotism. I cannot speak right now. Bear with me. I've been tripping over my words. It's gonna be a thing. Just have fun with it. All right, and cruelty using to control people. So you cannot use your strengths to make another person weak. You cannot manipulate things to be in your favor and take away that power and let someone else control your life and try and create this grand illusion of a painting. It is not how this works. Hi, Libra. So again, stay balanced, stay in the fair mode, and really build everyone up that you can. Do things because it is the good thing to do, because it is in your good nature, and expect the same thing in return. Well, not expect, but that will be mirrored back to you. Don't do things expecting or demanding the same return, because then it becomes a business transaction and not, a collective buildup. So I hope that that made sense. Do things because it is the right thing to do, not because it is the the highest accumulation for yourself. We're gonna go with love now. I need to get more love cards. All right. So if you guys have any specific deck that you like to use for relationships, put it in the comments or in personal message. I want to build up my personal relationship decks, and I love the various meanings that are behind them. So, all right. Ooh. 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 Too many cards. I only want a few more. So many messages. I could go on with this. I'm going to speak to single and looking, reconciliation, and established relationships. So if you're just chiming in, we are going to be wrapping up this reading. But at the end of this wrap up, you can have your own personal projection for the next 24 hours. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notification, check out your reads for the astrological signs. Like I said, I'm tripping over my words. Check out the sun, the moon, the rise, the Venus. The Venus. Whatever resonates with you, see what house it lies in, and that usually is where the energy is shifting. Pay attention. All right, guys, if you're single and looking, then you've been in separation for a while, and it doesn't have to rush into a relationship right now. Keep working on yourself. Keep an open mind, because what you want and what your needs are as an individual are kind of at a difference right now. Yeah, Matthew is pretty awesome, Libra. So soon you are going to actually be deciding what it is that you truly want versus what it is that you had wanted in the past. What best suits you moving forward? What do you want someone to mirror back to you? Because that has to stem from you. So put yourself on a pedestal. You are worth so much love, and by putting yourself on a pedestal, putting yourself first in all facets, by not taking away power from another. Don't mistake that. Putting yourself and building up yourself, and while you build up others, you are going to draw in a relationship that does have the potential to go the distance. But again, this all stems from self, and to be selfless and to be compassionate, to be unconditional. These are all ways of which it's a learning process. So be kind and gentle with yourself moving forward. If this is talking about reconciliation, then you've been in separation for a while. There's been a lot of change going on. This is something that needs to be talked about. Soon you have to decide, because the cycle is coming around again, if this is going to be something that you want to go the distance. And if you guys have grown enough as people to actually make it work this time, this may not be the first time that you guys this may not be the first time you guys have had a go, and that's perfectly fine. There's on again, off again relationships that do end in long-term commitments, and that is the potential here. The more you love yourself and express that love outwardly to people who mirror your life, the deeper the commitment, and the challenges start to dissipate because, well, the ego falls away, the pride issues fall away, and you can just be vulnerable and emotionally naked to one another. If this is talking about already established relationships, then there has been that separation between you guys, and you guys have got to learn to communicate. This is blurring the boundaries between you guys, and you guys can't do that. You guys are one individual, two individuals, and keeping those two individuals, it goes together in a unit. But again, you still have to keep those sides separate. You guys can't lose those boundaries, and I feel like that leads to taking each other for granted in a negative way. Matthew, don't chime in with the taking for granted in a positive way, because while it is positive in the way that we communicate, some people have mistaken it right now. But I love that you can use words in such a way. Awesome poetry. Again, you guys have to, all the love stems from yourself. This is a reaffirmation of commitment to each other. The love is very much there, very much present, and very much moving forward. But again, you have to love yourself enough to put those boundaries in place. Yeah. You weren't planning on chiming in, but I know it was there, so we'll see. You guys have to talk about this soon, because it is so comfortable to get in that position where it's blurred lines, but it is not going to allow for growth in the relationship. And again, with the reaffirmation of commitments, there is such a deep and intense love there. So be open to talking about it. I hope that that made sense. I'm going to call the reading at 2222, and we'll start with the personal projections now. So if you're new to the channel, again, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. This is first come, first serve. Put your name in. I'll be here for a little while giving your own personal projections. So, ready, set, go. I know, 2222. That has been, well, twos have been showing up a lot today. So, divine timing is really at play right now. Separations are coming to a close in partnerships right now. So if you guys have been physically separated, get ready for some contact. It's coming into play in the near future. And that can be in form of, I don't care if it's a passenger pigeon or smoke signals, but someone is going to be reaching out in some way, and is going to be met with love and adoration. So be fearless in that. Don't worry about it. Don't be anxious about it. I know, it is about time. So, who would like to have the first card pulled? First come, first serve. Try and let me know where you are in the world. Let's see. If it's quiet, that's fine. I'm going to do the weekly projection next, so I'm going to sign off and then come back in. Oh, you liked the video. Thank you, darling. All right, this is for Libra, and then I'll do a reading for you, Matthew. Ooh. Libra. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, Libra, you have 3 cards. You have Mystic, Hedonist, and Martyr. Don't get hooked on the names. All right, DJL, sorry, not DJL, DLJ. Sorry. I'll get you after Matthew. And again, if I miss you, keep putting your name, and it's not my intention to miss you. And thank you for letting me be there for you and giving you a projection. So, Mystic revels in intimate union with the divine. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrate the beauty in yourself. learning learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause, building yourself up finally, Libra, and seeing yourself for the majestic divine creature that you are, loving yourself and connecting with source, building up in that, building up and opening up as a spiritual being, creating this world around you, seeing it for all its possibility and all its form, and seeing the abundance take active role in life. There is nothing that is out of reach for you, and you are seeing that now. It is like this life a la carte that you are picking and choosing and stepping into. Don't be afraid of it. You are doing the right thing with this, and it is about time. Oh, I'm gonna have to charge this after. Oh no. Okay, so what you need to be mindful of right now is don't seek out signs and synchronicities. It is going to be coming to you in true form when you least expect it, just when you're open to receiving the message. Let's see, don't be overindulgent. Don't use it as a crutch moving forward. These self-actualizations, these putting yourself on a pedestal, it is not to diminish your power or make you addicted to that power or take power away from others. I'm not saying that you do that. I'm saying be mindful of it. And in the martyr sense, again, don't get hooked on the name and just be mindful of these things. Don't belittle yourself or break yourself down. And don't look for affirmation or recognition from others. All you need to do is prove yourself to yourself. You are this majestic, awesome creature. So I hope that that made sense. Matthew, my beloved Matthew, you have 2 decks. Anytime, Libra. Okay, so Matthew, for you, okay, you have romance and you have the archetypes that we're working with tonight. All right, so mediator, teacher, the ability to communicate knowledge and experience through skill or wisdom, and then you have gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. You are finding perfect balance in yourself. You are expressing yourself perfectly and building outwardly and seeing your power, and it is, let's see, you are finding the student-teacher dynamic in your world. You are finding those who have skills that are different than yours, and you are incorporating those into your life and your experience, and this is a beautiful give and take that is occurring in your world right now. So where you are able to teach and where people are absorbing your information, seeing things as closely as they can through your eyes, you are getting that same respect back to you. So that is what is happening in the professional and intimate world of you, and through your love, you are getting retreat, give your relationship a chance. It is safe for you to love, let go of control issues. So in romantic partnerships for you, this is saying that, for one, be fearless. This love is here to stay. It is able to go the distance. There is no need to worry or control anything that is happening in this dynamic. There is no chance of faltering in this, and you guys need to go on vacation together. So this is a time where you guys need to pull away and just enjoy each other, and know that both parties are in this for the long haul. Both parties are in this authentically, and this is going to be beautiful. So I hope that that made sense. And if it didn't, reach out and I will give clarification the best way I know how. All right, who would like the next card pulled? I think it was DLJ. DLJ, for you, I'm getting daily guidance from your angels. And I really hope that you liked the live reading event with Zen Rose Garden tonight. Thank you for your amazing donation. That was beautiful. And again, you don't have to give a donation, but the fact that you do, it means a lot. I mean, it is my second favorite thing, but I love first and foremost that you actually let me be there for you and that the reading resonates. I would never want to give you the wrong information. I would never want to have that miscommunication. Oh, wow. Okay, this is awesome, DLJ. Lisa, anytime, Argon. Matthew. Notice the signs, Cupid and energy work. You are stepping into your light power. You are this light body energy worker, finding your people. This is breaking your heart open to possibility in the most positive sense. You've said yes. You are not overthinking everything. This is where you are finding the depth of your heart, the true expression of yourself. This is completely surrounded and guided by divine energy. This is divinely guided. You are protected along your path. None of your energies are going to be taken away from you. None of your power is going to be taken away from you. You are a beautiful light force. You have like this gold energy about you. And I don't know why that's so important, but if I feel like you need to know that you have a lot of protection as you move along this path. You are not going to be taken away from it like you had been in previous lives. You are not going to be damned for it. So I hope that that made sense. Look at these beautiful cards that you got. Look, energy work, Cupid, notice the signs. You've been doing all this amazing work. Congratulations. I love this, and I love your heart. I feel like you have this really beautiful and pure heart about this. So I hope that that made sense. So, who would like the next card pull? Again, this is first come, first serve. If I missed you, that is not my intention. Please put your name in again. Awesome, by the way, Lisa. Love it. Oh. All right, guys, if this is going to be quiet, I will close out the reading, and I'll be back in a few moments for the weekly projection. And if you haven't checked out your, oh, absolutely, Lisa. If you haven't checked out your monthly forecast for December, look at your sun, your moon, your rise, your Venus, what other planet you happen to want to look at. See what astrological sign it's under and what house it's in. It is this awesome story unfolding for you. So in addition to that, I said this in the beginning, I did accidentally record Sagittarius twice. I don't know why they require 2 messages. I didn't realize that I did that, but it's 2 different messages married into one, and it's going to be 2 sides of the same coin. Hi, Helly. So, hey, I'm at the projection for tomorrow. So if you want a personal card pulled, feel free to say so. And for you, I'm getting Wisdom of the Oracle. You're in transition between one chapter and the other. This is discomfort time for you, but it is going to come to a close. You have serendipity. So a lot of things that you thought were closed off and impossible are opening up to you right now, and deep knowing. All right. You know that something big is coming up. You don't know what. It is behind the curtains right now, but you are meeting people you never thought you would meet in situations you only dreamed about in the past. You are stepping up to the plate. This is the part of the discomfort, the transition, but you have to trust that you are capable of handling this situation, handling this transition, and what is on the other side of this is absolutely incredible, outstanding, empowering. This is a huge time of empowerment for you. So I hope that that made sense. And I can't wait to see your story unfold. And again, serendipitous events. It is like these crazy signs unfolding before you. You're watching your life unfold as if it were a movie. That is really cool. So I hope that that made sense. And I know that you know where all this is leading. It's going to be really interesting. And I can't wait to see what the new year brings for you. All right, would anyone else like a personal projection, or are we going to call the night? All right, well, if you are new, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, and at the end of all my readings, my daily projections, I do a personal projection for you, so that is something to look forward to. Check out your astrological sign readings, and I suppose I'll see you all tomorrow. So until then, stay safe, have fun, I'll talk to you soon. I'm glad that you liked that, Helly. Guys, I'm going to sign on again in a few minutes for the weekly projection. That is right, I'm doing 3 lives tonight. I did Zen Rose Garden and 2 on here. So stay tuned, I'll see you all soon. Bye. Well, Caroline, I'll do one for you, and then I'm going to do the weekly projection. For you, I'm getting archetype. This is going to be quick, by the way. Oh, wow. Well, it was going to be quick, but like 4 cards came out. All right, you have advocate, gambler, thief, shapeshifter, healer, and magical child. Don't get hooked on the names, because I know that a few of them sound funky, that being thief and gambler. But inspires you to put compassion into action, willingness to follow intuition where others doubt you. Where others see huge risk, you see opportunity, and you are jumping on it. So you see the potential where others see absolutely depleted energies. There is nothing that can be stolen from this. You are an inspirational person who is really putting a balancing act of compassion towards everyone they surround themselves with. So you're like the Mercutio of the crowds. Now that's like, you know, Romeo and Juliet, the Montagues and the Capulets. Mercutio knew both families and he was friends with both families. It is like you're friends with all tribes, getting them into one center. That is part of your healing aspect. You are the networker, the gravitator, the person who just kind of stands out, who everyone just seems to know and gravitate towards. That is actually really cool. You see people for their raw, true form, and that is why you are such a beacon. You see their potential, and they know it, and they feel comfortable around you enough to display it. So you're the great awakener. You're a great awakener. But that is awesome, and that is something that you need to know about yourself moving forward. So, all right, I'll see you guys in a few minutes for the weekly projection. So stay safe, have fun, I'll see you soon. Bye.